Did you hit start already?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. You gonna eat a snack in the middle of this?
Not in the middle, at the beginning this time. Oh, and welcome back. Yeah.
So we were stupid and decided to not record. I wanted to record. Bucky was in a bad mood the last few days, though.
Was I?
You were like on Thursday. You were like, "Oh."
No, on Thursday I was fucking tired and I was annoyed.
And then Friday you invited what's her name over and we couldn't record.
Well, we could have recorded during the day, but we were distracted by Pokemon.
Yeah. And then Wednesday
we were distracted by Pokemon.
Yeah. So yeah.
And today
we were kind of distracted, but now we're back into recording. Also, forgive us if the audio has been a little weird because we're still messing with it, trying to figure it out. Yeah, we're trying to figure it out.
We'll see.
We're going through different editing softwares and whatnot.
We still don't have a microphone. We're using the basic one on my tablet.
Soon enough, though, we will have a better mic.
Eventually.
Eventually. We do want to at least keep it weekly. So
I'm probably going to be editing this tonight. Sorry, let me finish chewing first.
That's probably being edited out.
Nope, leaving it in now just because of that.
Son of a bee.
Did you just censor yourself?
Yeah. Well, you got a problem with that?
I'm probably going to be editing tonight as soon as we get done so that we can hopefully upload it tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah.
So I'll just have my part done and have it uploaded.
I'm very frantically commissioning Nox for another.
Oh yeah, wait, I can't export it until the picture's there.
She's fast.
That's true.
She mocked up that.
We already had a sketch
because
we kind of knew what we were going to talk about today, so we already sent the sketch idea over.
The sketch was done in about 30 minutes, not even.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. PDQ, pretty darn quick.
But yeah, the big thing over here in Texas was the snowstorm again.
Mm-hmm. For the second year in a row.
I don't know if we were just more prepared or if it wasn't as bad.
It was not as bad.
Yeah.
So we'll start by talking about last year's Snowmageddon 2021.
Thank God you're done with that. I don't have to hear that from her.
By the way, this is not a slurping snack. It was another Reese's tree.
He has so many more Reese's trees.
I just opened my second box.
But yes. For me,
yeah,
I didn't have any. Well, I didn't have any problems power wise. Me and Volty had power. But
wow,
I think,
that must be pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, what's going on in your other place over there in the ghetto?
I did used to live in the ghetto at that time. I still lived in the middle of the ghetto, in the Dallas ghetto. For anyone that doesn't know, in Dallas, Harry Hines is like a major road, and it is famous for having drugs and hookers all over it. I used to live right off of Harry Hines. Like, I'm talking like, you could almost smell the hookers from my house.
Oh, I'm sure. I didn't drive that many. I mean, I don't live there. I didn't live there, but like, there was a couple times where I swear I was like, I think that's a hooker right over there.
It was.
Yeah.
100%. Every time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that hotel that was right on the corner of that street.
Yeah, that motel. Yeah.
There was always a hooker there, and there was always a drug dealer there outside
Jesus
just waiting.
Christ.
Anyways, yeah. So I lived in the ghetto, and last year the snowstorm was really bad.
I forget how low it got because over here it went to like what 19 or 17, something like that.
Yeah, it was in the teens of degrees, which is extremely bad in Texas.
Hell, 30 for us is stupid cold.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
30 is pretty bad here. But when we were in the teens, it was fucked.
Yeah.
And last year, there were rolling blackouts.
All over the state.
Because, I don't remember if it was they couldn't generate enough power or they didn't care. And they were like, we're not making enough money off of this power, so we're just going to shut it off whenever we want. I don't remember what it was.
It was something to the effect of like Texas has its own energy supply outside of like the other states because the other states kind of help each other. But Texas is like, no, we're going to do our own thing. and yeah, that's why we were affected.
Well, no, because what I remember it being like, we found out later on that it was because they were just like, so many people are pushing their heaters up to stay warm, and we're not making any more money than we would usually, so we're losing money by them taking it, so we're just going to shut off their power.
That's pretty fucked up.
That's what I think it ended up being. We found out later, because during it, we all just assumed that there wasn't enough power to go around.
Yeah.
So they were cycling
it was just
through.
so cold that everything was getting fucked up.
I believe that everything was like snow and iced over for 5 days last year.
It was bad. This time it was like 2 days.
Yeah, it was 2.5 days. And then,
we'll get into that later.
I had power for about 8 hours of that 5-day span. And they were not in a row.
Yeah.
I was pretty lucky in that, like, my car, I could just go out to my car and charge all my shit, and I had no problems with it. And I had pretty good service on my phone that it didn't matter.
Okay.
I could go out to my car, charge my phone, my battery pack, my Switch, my tablet, and I was good. I was good for a few hours. But not a lot of people had that.
Yeah.
You had no problems at all. Like you said, you and Balti had power the entire time.
Yeah, I think it was because there's a rich neighborhood around. Well, I forget. I think
I think all the rich neighborhoods.
It was Highland Park, I think.
Yeah.
So
all the rich neighborhoods.
We
like,
were
kept
technically
power.
in Highland Park, and so the rich neighborhood, and so they didn't lose their power.
Yeah, exactly.
So we were super lucky with that.
Yeah. My parents were the same way. They lost power for maybe 2 hours at total.
Wow.
Yeah, they got like nothing. They're in the rich neighborhood of Irving.
I mean, it's good for them.
Yeah, good for them.
Yeah.
But like people like me and Thomas lived in the same apartment complex, but not in the same apartment. He still lives there, but whatever. Right. So we were out of power, and our job was out of power. So every day last year, I would go down to my car, drive to work. Took an hour to drive down there, and usually it's an 8-minute drive to my job. Took well over an hour. I was the only one that went because my boss asked me to go and check to see if the power was back on. And if the power was on, we had to go in and work.
God, why?
Thankfully, it wasn't on the entire time. And then I just went home, like whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And we got paid for the whole week. But the power was out. It sucked and it was cold. Thankfully, I had 2 cats to keep me warm.
Yeah.
So that was nice. But it was like there was like a God. Was it like 100? Or was it like 70 car pileup?
Oh, on that highway?
Year? Yeah.
Oh, God. It was...
Because Texas doesn't
scary.
get frozen like this, so they didn't buy salt or sand or whatever they use for the roads. So it was just fucked. And there was... I think I might look it up.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah,
clips of it on YouTube.
Well, there's other ones on YouTube, too, because it happens in other states, but it was bad here because there was zero preparation on the ground.
It's terrifying looking at that, honestly.
Let's see.
Jesus.
2021 Texas winter storm.
Jesus.
It was from February 13th to 17th.
No.
Winter storm Uri.
Huh, I didn't know it had a name.
Yeah, winter storms have names just like all the other storms. This one had a name, but I don't remember what it was. The one that we just got hit by.
Huh. I didn't realize that.
Car
pilot. Was it in Fort Worth, I think?
You said that and Fort Worth popped up on my phone.
Cool.
6 people died in the 133 car pileup.
Oh my God.
In I-35 West, Dallas, or Fort Worth.
Oh my God. Yeah, there's just videos of the cars trying to brake, but the ice stopping everything.
They just would hit each other. And it was like, I think the vision was like impaired to where they couldn't see in front of them all the way.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time they saw the stop, like the stopped red, what was my brain trying to say?
The brake lights.
Brake lights on the back of the cars. They would try and hit it, slide, and slam into them, lose like no momentum.
Yeah, because I mean, if you brake hard enough like that or fast enough, you're not going to stop in this on ice.
And if you don't hit your brakes hard, then you're not going to stop anyways. So it was a lose-lose kind of thing. It was fucked. Thankfully, it didn't happen this year that bad.
Yeah.
From what I saw this year. So preference. The power did not go out, at least not for us this year. I think there were power outages, but they were way lower numbers than last year.
Yes.
We never lost power at our house.
Mm-mm.
You didn't go to work Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. I didn't go to work Friday. I did have to go to work Thursday.
I do want to talk about last year for AutoZone, at least, when I had to go to AutoZone.
I was just going to talk about, fuck you. Hold on. So I drove on it last year and this year was better. Not a lot, but it was. Because all the highways seem to have been salted.
Good.
The highways were decently covered, but side roads were fucked.
Right.
On the way to work on Wednesday, I was borrowing my mom's car because my van was the catalytic converters were cut out last weekend, just cut out from under my car in our apartment.
What a shitty thing to wake up to.
Yeah, it sucked. So my mom's letting me borrow her truck until we can finish getting the repairs on it because I could get pulled over for them being loud and blah blah blah. So I have my mom's truck in the ice and it pushes pretty hard on the back tires.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a lot of torque in it or whatever.
It's a newer car too.
Yeah,
so it's
a newer truck. Yeah, and I guess at some point I lost traction, and I just slid off the road. It was one of those weird areas that didn't have the curb. It had an area for them to drive up onto, I guess, to work on the railroads.
Okay.
Because it was over by one of the DART stations. So I just slid into the grass, and got stuck.
Cool.
So I didn't crash, but I got stuck. And I could not move.
Yeah.
So thankfully a guy came up. He helped me out. We had to end up going to AutoZone to buy a heavy-duty tow rope and then come back to the car and pull me out. And once we had that tow rope, it took 10 seconds. Anyway, my cat just went behind the window while we were talking. So yeah, the ice was pretty bad this year, but not horrible. It was kind of nice getting to stay home on Friday.
I had a 4-day weekend.
Yeah, that sounds nice. Must be fucking nice.
I mean, I just hope we get paid.
Yeah.
If not, I have a pretty bad check coming in.
Yeah, I'm gonna get paid. I'm gonna talk to my boss. Either they used 1 day of my PTO, or he's gonna make it work with me because Thomas and Carlos called in. I didn't call in. I was about to go in on Friday, so I shouldn't have had to use a PTO day when I was ready to go clock in. And my boss was like, "I'm leaving. Don't come in." So I shouldn't get penalized for that. I was the only person that went in every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and my boss, but he left 2 hours early on Friday. Whatever. That's besides the point. Okay, go back to what you were saying for last year with working.
It's freaking so AutoZone was obviously the manager there. She was really cool, Maria. She didn't want any of us going in, but the general manager or the district manager, the DM, was like, "Can we get some people over there?" And so she was like, "So if anyone can make it, can y'all try and make it?" And I was the closest one. I was the one that lived the closest because I was 5 to 7 minutes away, depending on the stoplights. So I was like, "Oh, fucking okay, whatever, I'll try." And it took about 30, 40 minutes to get there, just from going really slow. And then even then, I would still slip on the ice. It was just that bad. And I was the first one there, and I didn't have a key. This was before. No, this is funny actually. During that time, I was getting promoted to a manager, and so that would have been my first day as a manager.
So they hadn't given you the key yet.
Yeah, I don't have the key to get in yet, and I don't have. I had one gray shirt, which indicates that you're a manager.
Okay,
but I didn't have the key yet. And I don't have I didn't have the code to turn off the alarm. So I was a manager, but I didn't have the stuff to be a manager. And so I was just parked in the front waiting for an actual manager to get there.
Yeah.
So it's funny how I was promoted on the fucking snow day, the ice storm. But as I was waiting, it took about another hour for someone to get there. But as I was waiting, there was a couple of customers driving up. slipping through the freaking parking lot. And then I was just waiting. I was just sitting in my truck watching them. They pulled up, they got out, and they like pulled on the door even though no lights were on the inside. It was completely dark on the inside. And they're like, well, why is it closed? And it's like, guys, really? Y'all in the snowstorm going to AutoZone for
people
what?
are stupid, dude. Well, to be fair, what if it had been someone that needed what I needed and needed a like tow rope? I mean, they probably didn't, but like, it was pretty good that AutoZone was open this year. They were closing like 30 minutes from when I got there, though.
Yeah,
I guess they were letting people leave early.
That's what happened that year too. But waited a couple more people showed up. And we opened miraculously. We had energy. I don't know if it was like from a backup generator or something, but we had some form of electricity there. And we had like maybe 5-6 customers.
Yeah.
And made like a total of maybe $200.
So it wasn't worth opening.
Absolutely not. But everyone else was like, dude, like the main manager who was there, he wasn't the main one, but like he's the experienced manager.
Yeah.
He showed up and he's just like, we're just going to close right now. Like there's no reason to stay here. Because I remember the store manager was like, can you take pictures of the front and then inside? And I was like, sure. And I took a picture of the empty parking lot and I took a picture of the empty store and I was like, is that enough to show that we can leave early? And they're like, yeah, you can go.
You should be like, we're extremely busy.
But then the people who showed up, the customers, they all came for the same reason. Y'all got ice scrapers? No. We sold out because people were preparing for this shit. We sold out days ago. Why you
should have put on the door and like
no
one word per page.
Yeah.
No ice scrapers here. That way they couldn't be like, oh, I didn't see it because it was written in Sharpie on one page.
Yeah.
Each one had its own word on it in huge blocky letters.
God, it was so annoying.
Just like that one guy, that makes me think of that the dude that like, thank you for calling Walmart. We do not have any PS5s. And the guy goes, what? Sorry, what did you want to say? And he was like, no, what made you think I was going to ask about PS5s? He's like, sorry, everyone's been calling. All right, well, fuck you. And he hangs up. So he was clearly calling about the PS5, but got mad that he got like caught.
There was one person, I actually remember, some people came by and bought spray paint during a snowstorm. I have no idea why. I don't know what they were going to do, but they brought some spray paint, like 2 cans of spray paint. I don't remember that.
You should remember that. That's the biggest part.
But as we were about to close, we get a call. It's like, y'all guys open? It's like, we're about to close in like 30 minutes. Oh, can y'all replace a battery?
No.
He's like, no, we can't. Oh, it's blah, blah, blah BMW. He's like, absolutely not, because that's usually in the trunk. And
really?
Yeah. It's usually in the trunk. During that time, because it was like COVID, whatever, it was super heavy with COVID shit.
Yeah.
We weren't allowed to be in the vehicle, and being in the trunk was considered in the vehicle.
Yeah.
So we couldn't do the batteries regardless. And it was still like ice fucking cold. It was like, the manager was like, I'm not going to risk my employee's safety to replace a battery. And he's like, oh, well, I still need to come and get it. And so he's like, all right, we're closing in 30 minutes. They never showed up. They were too late.
Good.
Yeah.
Welcome.
And then the next day...
Why are your paws all wet? What the fuck were you doing over there, Oscar?
Was he pushing
all of your paws are soaking wet.
Is he pushing the water bottle?
He must be. They are wet.
Because the window is not wet.
They're so wet. What did you do, you little shit? He's leaving footprints behind. What a little dumbass, man. What are you doing? Yes, the fucking water is turned around again.
God damn it, Oscar.
He must be sticking his paw in the water and pushing it around from inside.
Oh my fucking God.
Ugh, you're so fucking stupid,
Oscar,
bud.
why?
I love you, but you're a moron. God damn it, dude.
Oh my God.
My cats are fucking stupid. I
do remember the next day.
Everyone said, fuck you, we're not coming in.
Yeah, we didn't go in because they didn't have power. We just didn't have power. So we couldn't open.
Nice.
And from what my store manager was telling us, the DM was trying to get the freaking store open. And she's like, could we plug in a generator so that we have power? She's like, no, I can't do that. She's like, all right, I guess we can close for the day. Like, why is it so hard to get a day off for these fucking people? I also don't think we were paid.
Yeah, you don't remember?
I don't believe we were paid for those days.
You should have been because you were there for at least a time.
Well, I mean, when I was clocked in, yeah. But for the days that we didn't go in, we weren't paid for it.
Oh, yeah, no. Places like that already fight to not let you have 40 hours a week, they will definitely not pay you for that shit.
Yeah,
they don't give a fuck.
So dumb.
Because that's how Long John Silver's was way back when.
Yeah, it makes sense.
They were like, I was one of the few people that was able to get 40, and it was because I worked my ass off there, and then I became a manager shortly. I think 3 months in, they were like, yeah, you're a manager now. And I'm like, oh, okay.
That's how it was, because I remember AutoZone didn't pay holidays, but my current job does. Yeah, so that's very nice. But God, dude, I just don't get the corporate mind. You risking your employees' lives for
They don't give a
$20.
fuck about the employees. They're expendable.
Yeah, that's why I decided to quit whenever one of our managers had COVID and we kept the store open instead of closing it down to clean it.
Yeah.
That's really fucked up, AutoZone. Sorry to call you out on that, but...
Hashtag fuck AutoZone.
Don't start that hashtag.
I mean, or do. We really can't stop you.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You can do whatever the fuck you want. You're a free human being.
Yeah.
Unless you aren't a human being, in which case, get off my planet. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. When do you ever know?
When I'm talking about shiny hunting methods, that's about it.
That's true, I guess. You are pretty knowledgeable. Yeah. At least with the newer games.
Whenever I like something, I get pretty good at it.
It's like a thing, right?
What?
It's like... Why does he have to be hyper right now?
Right?
Oh my God.
He had to wait to get the zoomies until we started recording.
Sorry about the noise and the bell jingling.
Yeah, I have a bell on my cats.
Oh my God.
Both of them have a bell. He's so dumb. He's just hanging. Get out of the window.
It's in a different window this time.
Get out of the door. Oh my God, there he goes. Holy crap.
He ran from the kitchen to the window and back into the kitchen.
In about 4 steps. I don't know what he's doing now. He's getting up. There he goes. He's back up on top of the cabinets. He's going to fall one of these days.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's probably not going to go up there anymore.
Probably not for a while. That's how JB was. She fell one day, and I laughed at her. And she didn't go back up. She fell right above the microwave.
No, the poor girl. But also,
what
an idiot.
Yeah, she was just being an idiot. He wasn't even up there with her. She was by herself and she fell.
Jesus Christ.
Look at him. There's not much fucking room up there. How is he doing that? And he's finally laying down.
In lighter news.
What the fuck were we talking about?
Oh, he's back. Whatever. In lighter news, yes, this year wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
And my current place, it was just like, hey, we're not opening Thursday. Don't bother coming in. I'm like, okay. And then Thursday came around, they emailed us, says, don't come in Friday. We're just gonna play it safe, do it by ear, and then just come by on Saturday. Well, I had Saturday off, so...
Yeah. Yeah, you had Saturday off already, like, beforehand.
Yeah, I already asked for Saturday off, so I had to work on my off
You
day.
had Saturday off because of WeebCon. Hey, look at that segue.
It's an actual WeebCon.
Yeah. I could have talked more about dumb shit on that, but let's move over to WeebCon now. We went to Saturday of WeebCon in Dallas. Allen? It was in Allen, not Dallas.
Yeah. I mean, might as well be Dallas if anyone who doesn't live in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much anything that's in the DFW area is just a Dallas con.
Yeah.
But we went to WeebCon. It was way more packed than I think anyone thought it would be.
Probably because it's the first con for a lot of people in a long time.
Yeah. A lot of people are starting to go to cons again, and it was
fun.
We were in line to get our badges for 43 minutes.
It seemed like it would have taken longer considering the line length.
It was way faster than we thought it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking 2 hours. But that line was fucking moving.
It was massive.
Yeah, it was probably like, 400 people in line?
If you had to guess.
Yeah.
I can't estimate that.
Yeah, it was a long fucking... The line had gone all the way back, wrapped around, gone back again, and then almost overlapped on itself.
Yep.
It was so long.
But we had a great time.
Yeah, it was you and me, and my cousin, and her friend. And it was... I think it was her friend's first ever convention, and it was Nora's third convention. I've taken her to all 3 of the conventions she's been to.
Hooray.
Her first convention was Texas Smash, a My Hero convention, I believe is what it was called. And that was in 2020? Yeah, 2020. It was like the last thing before COVID.
It was right before COVID. Yeah. Which was right around when I moved out, I guess.
Yeah. That was the first con I took her to. And
what
then,
a tease. Like you start your convention days like, oh, wow, that was amazing. I can't wait for the next convention.
Exactly.
COVID.
And then she had to wait almost 2 full years before we could... Actually...
Maybe a year and a half. Year and
a year and a half, because she went to a retro with us, right?
A little bit.
Retro Palooza?
Yeah, she went there for a little bit.
Yeah, I went and got her and a different one of her friends. And they had fun at that. They were dressed up. At the first one, she was cosplaying Ochaka.
Adorable.
Yeah, she had I guess the best way to put it's like a homebrew outfit. Like it was Ochaka, but it was like her own outfit. It wasn't like canon or anything.
Right.
And then I believe she was Skyward Sword Zelda at Retro, and her friend was a Snorlax. And then
that sounds.
I don't know what the fuck they were. Something
to do with Dream.
I think maybe.
I didn't know Dream had a fucking headcanon or whatever.
Yeah,
like
I don't know
universe.
what it was, but it was like some mushroom-headed character. I'm gonna Google right now. I'm gonna type in.
It was so. It was a nice costume. It was a really nice costume, especially since she got it together herself. But I had no idea what she was, and apparently other people were also part of the Dream thing, and they had a little cosplay group going on. I was just confused. I was dressed up as a Team Rocket grunt.
I didn't dress up yesterday.
Oh yeah, it was yesterday, huh? We did a lot that day.
Oh, I found it. This is the character.
What?
The character that it's based on.
That's Dream? Like the streamer?
No, this is not Dream. This is a character from something.
Great. From something.
I'm trying to look it up, but you're fucking being an asshole.
Well, you're over here looking it up.
And you're being an asshole about it. You're like, that's Dream? No, it's not Dream.
I'm not saying that was Dream.
No, you did say it was Dream.
I was asking that.
I'm gonna drop kick your dick
thing. I don't know why there's a Dream, expanded universe. I thought Dream was just a dude.
No, Dream is a whole thing.
I thought you had
because that's definitely the skirt or not skirt cape she was wearing too.
I thought the Dream was like a cheating speedrunner.
You're not wrong. Yeah, she was dressed up as actual Dream at her at her 16th birthday party. It was like a costume. They called it NoraCon, right?
Okay.
Because it was supposed to be convention themed.
Right.
No one else dressed up except for her and me.
No. Because they don't want to look weird.
Mushroom Gogy. I'm gonna look that up now.
What the heck? Why did we wait till 24 hours after the con?
I asked her 3 times and she told me, and I didn't know what the fuck she was talking about.
Well, her friend was also part of the same group?
Yes, of whatever it was.
Man, we're out of touch, man.
It's Goigi?
Goigi?
Goigi the Mushroom King.
What the heck is Goigi?
I guess it's from Dream XD.
Dude.
I don't know what the fuck it is.
I don't either. It's like that video we saw, man.
Maybe it's one of the friends from Dream, because I'm seeing this now. I'm thinking this is like the original. Hold on, it's loading and I'll show you in a second. It might be like one of Dream's friends is this character.
Okay.
In Minecraft, and all these pictures that I'm seeing are the fan art of people making him look like a handsome little anime boy or whatever. So I think it's just like Dream's friends or shit. I don't fucking know. Whatever. She did a good job on the cosplay, whatever it was.
It was a nice cosplay, yes.
And her friend, I thought she was just wearing an outfit with a diamond sword thing, but I guess it was also an outfit. Multiple people came up and asked for pictures while we were waiting in line.
Yes.
Like, that's how popular it was.
Sure.
And at some point, whenever you and I were doing something else, I texted her and I was like, hey, how are you guys doing? She's like, we found a group. We're having so much fun. And I guess it was just a whole group of other people dressed up for that whatever fucking shit. Dude, maybe we are boomers, because Rosie showed us a fucking gaming video the other day that I was just like, what the fuck is going on? I'm gonna see if I can find the name of that too.
Yeah,
that
like
fucking stream. Like it was supposed to be a let's play, but there was like 3 minutes. No, not even 3 minutes. Maybe a minute and a half of gameplay, and the rest of it was like him and his friends talking while like the animated models of their characters were on screen.
Everything was subtitled.
Everything was subtitled. Everything
coded.
I love you, kitty cat.
It was just too edited.
Yeah, it was like
I almost had an aneurysm during the ad read.
And then it cut away to him, like the real face of him, and it was totally normal.
That was just it was like
Russian Badger is the dude's fucking name.
It was like I don't want to say culture shock, but like just what's that feeling of like just being overwhelmed to just nothing? I think there's a term for it, because it was just explosions and this guy's wearing 20 hats and he's just like, go to the link description below, and then it just cuts to him in his bedroom. He's just like, hey guys.
Yeah, it was
like, what the fuck am I watching?
And Rosie was just laying here on the couch giggling the whole time, and I just kept looking over at you, and you would just, what the fuck? And I'm like, what the fuck?
It was like, is this a mod showcase? Because they've shown like 20 seconds of mods. It was like
the only mod I can actually remember was the lightsaber that was in the shape of a banana.
Bananakin. I remember that one.
Bananakin.
Yeah, Bananakin Skywalker. It was like a Star Wars game they modded, and Bananakin was in it. That's all I got out of it. There's some mods, I guess.
Apparently the mods were like only visual because EA would ban them, but also EA doesn't do anything anymore in the game. So why would EA ban them if EA gave up on the game 2 years ago?
Bro, preaching to the choir.
I don't know, man. I didn't understand it. I didn't like it, but I didn't want to be mean to Rosie because she seemed to like it. It was weird. Very, very weird.
We are getting old, aren't
we? Anyways, back to WeebCon. A lot of stickers.
There was a lot.
A lot of vendors just had car stickers.
Decals.
Decals and shit.
You bought quite a bunch of stickers, actually.
I bought quite a bunch of stickers from one person. And then I bought 3 little keychain, what are those called? Jet tags? Is that what you called them?
Jet tags.
I bought 3 jet tags. Because 2 of them I've been looking at online anyways. And I was actually surprised that they were there, because those I've been looking at them on Instagram. Like, I follow that art. And I was surprised that they were there.
That's really lucky.
Yeah. I don't think I said anything then, but I was just like, yeah, no, I've seen this Ganyu before and I want it.
I want it.
But, and then I also bought a shirt that I'm wearing right now. That's what the fucking ink sounds like. It feels gross, but it looks cool. It's like a bunny girl. I thought it was cute. And that's all I bought over the weekend.
I only bought 2 pins.
That's such restraint for you.
There wasn't really that many out there. Like there was plenty of pins, but a lot of it was either
shitty
stuff I didn't know or Genshin. There was
stuff you didn't know,
much
Genshin, or like super low quality random shit.
Yes.
Like an ice cream cone.
It's like, oh, look, a taco.
Oh, this one's a duck.
I did find a cool Sonic pin, so that was
the Sonic pin was pretty dope. There was one JoJo pin that I looked at. I was like, oh, yo,
what was
looks
it?
dope. It was
Josuke?
Josuke.
Yeah.
I almost called him Giorno, and I was like, wait, that's the other one.
Oh, wait, Jotaro.
Jotaro.
But oh man, there's so much Genshin there, man.
There was so much Genshin at the last con we went to, too.
This one was like more Genshin, though.
There was more... not really. There was just more other shit, too, because the venue was larger. It seemed like half the people from the last con were here, and all the people that were here from the last one were Genshin people.
That's funny.
Like, because there was definitely more Genshin at the...
A WeebCon?
Oh, at the... Fuck, what was the one?
A-Fest?
No, before A-Fest.
Days?
After Fan Days.
What is also
Anime Dallas.
Yeah.
Anime Dallas definitely had more Genshin than this con did.
But also, the space was a lot bigger.
Yeah, exactly. That was the one that I got the HoloLive mat at.
Yes.
I
remember.
You remember. That one definitely had a fuck ton more Genshin, and it had quite a bit more HoloLive merch. Anime Fest,
yes,
had more HoloLive stuff, and then this one just had stickers. I swear, dude, it was
many stickers.
It was just mostly stickers or Funko Pops. God, there were as many Funko Pops as you'd expect at like Comic-Con at this little con.
It's because of all the more VAs you have, the more Funko Pop dealers are going to be there.
That's true.
So it's like, hey, you want to buy this Funko Pop? The voice actor's here.
Yeah, and WeebCon had a lot of voice actors. They had like 20...
There was a bunch.
20-something
I
different
didn't expect
voice
there to
actors.
be a bunch like that. Because it seemed like a small con.
Yeah.
But lo and behold, there was...
Well, they thought it was going to be a smaller con too, apparently, because the venue was tiny compared to the turnout.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was the size of a venue that should have been like last year of Nightmare Nights, not a fucking anime convention.
There was just barely any room when there was autograph times.
Yeah.
And
trying to get through was fucking
There was
crazy.
one hallway where it was like half the size of like the one in the back. And there was just actual like minutes of waiting of like, oh wow, there's too many people here.
There were multiple times where I just said fuck it and turned around and just went the long way around shit to get next to where I was. Because it was quicker than waiting.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than the people, like there being too many people, it was a fun con.
Yeah, it was fun.
They had a room called the Weeb Relax Room. It was just like a room full of outlets and chairs, and like people would just walk in and just relax for a little bit.
Yeah, chill, take a break.
We sat down in there. I drank a Monster because I had Monster in my backpack, and we just kind of charged our phones for a few minutes, and then we just left. Like that was fine in there. That was a smart idea, having a little restroom that had nothing going on ever. How the fuck is Nox already done with it?
Nox is done with it, boy.
God fucking damn it! You guys have been looking at it this whole time, but Nox just finished it in the middle of this recording.
Oh my god.
There was also
she also added that in there.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna say what it was. If anyone sees it, Nox, you're not allowed to point it out because you put it there. Put it in the comments if you see the other thing that was drawn into this thumbnail.
Amazing.
Also, anyone that Nox told directly, don't say anything either. I thought about that just now.
Nox.
Nox. What else though?
What is this? Oh wait, what is it?
There was a game room that had pretty much the only two games that were in there were Smash Bros. And Rock Band.
Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Ultimate, Smash Bros. Melee, Smash Bros. N64.
I said Smash Bros., which encompasses all of them. I didn't say any individual Smash Bros.
There was also Mario Kart 64.
Was there? I honest to God didn't see
Mario Kart 64.
I didn't even notice
because it's too much Smash.
Yeah, no, we're literally. I think they were streaming the Smash that they were doing on like their own Twitch channel or something. And it was on a big projector in the room, so everyone could see it. And then there was like a little a full-on Rock Band. Like it had 3 microphones, guitar, bass, and drums.
It had the
2
pro
monitors.
Too.
Yeah, the pro drums specifically. That was set up off to the side of the room, and there were 2 TVs set up for it, so we could see it from all angles. Well, quote all angles.
Yeah. Everyone still used the one angle, though.
Yeah, well, I tried to use the other one, and then one of the girls was like, but then you're far away from the band. And I started, like, getting into, like, some shitty fake character, like, I am the band! This band is nothing without me! But we were just, like, we would switch off on playing guitar and singing, and we should have done the drums because no one else knew how to do the fucking drums. I tried to sing, was it BYOB?
BYOB.
Yeah. BYOB by System of a Down. And holy fuck, you do not realize how hard that song is to sing when the drums aren't there.
Yeah, they were just, it was like...
Yeah, they hit like every 9 notes. Once every 9...
And I was like, I got this, but then I picked bass, and then I was like, oh god, System of a Down's crazy on the bass too. What the hell?
Yeah, no, their bass is pretty fucking...
Well, I wanted guitar, but the other guy took it.
He immediately clicked it as the song loaded up.
No, actually, I clicked it first, and the game gave it to him.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
I don't know why Rock Band does that.
That's stupid.
I think it does a coin flip or something. It's bullshit.
Oh, like if you both press it at the same time?
It wasn't even the same time.
Then how did it do a coin flip?
I don't know. Rock Band's stupid.
You should have said something, be like, hey, I was guitar, asshole, and punched him in the face.
Just hit him with the guitar.
But it was like, I know that song by heart. And even I was like having trouble because like...
Marching for hip... Oh, shoot.
Yeah, no, really, that's what it felt like. It was like, marching for a hypocrite and hypnotic come...
You!
Computer... Fuck! It was so hard to do.
Yeah, but oh my god.
And then we got some good people on all the instruments for the last song that we did.
Killed it, dude.
And we killed it.
It was Bowling for Soups 1985, baby.
Did we just hit the wall? I fucking ripped out my hair tie and was headbanging while I was singing. Dude, and everyone was like, yo, what the fuck is this guy doing?
It was amazing.
I think I was embarrassing my cousin.
Oh, yeah.
Because like she was the only one. Her friend was playing with us and she was playing the game. But Nora was sitting on the ground just watching. And eventually she was just like, can we fucking go home? And I was like, yeah, you got it, kid.
God, it's so good.
But yeah, it was a fucking fun con. And the ice was not fun. But thankfully all the ice melted so we were able to go to the con.
We barely had any, problems going to the con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty fucking smooth sailing.
Anything that was ice was because the sun barely hits it.
Yeah.
So it was
there was ice all over the place in the venue. Like the sitting area where people were eating was still covered in ice and snow. So like all the tables weren't being used because all the cushions on the chairs were still covered in ice.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
it was lots of fun.
It was fun. It was a good con.
Good con.
What, buddy?
Nothing.
What happened?
We'll see what happens when you decide to edit this or not.
What are you talking about, bud? I didn't say anything.
You're right.
It's been silent for damn it.
How many times this weekend did you drop your phone?
Do I have to count?
I don't think I count that high, man. 6 or 7 times was just in the Weeb relaxer. I don't know how you did that.
Well, because we were looking at memes, and I would spin my phone to show you, and it would spin too hard, and it would just slide out of my hand before I could grip it again. That happens a lot. That's half the reason why I drop my phone usually. Because that's what happened just now is I just like flipped it in my hand and it slid out, bounced off the couch, and hit the ground.
It's always glass down, too.
Always. But
like,
I have a pretty good phone case. So
it's like butter toast. Except, you know.
I set it down that time and it just slid off. I didn't even do anything weird that time.
So, that's about it. Unless you have anything else you want to add for this week.
We're not going to HarmonyCon.
What's that, Bucky?
HarmonyCon 2022, the 3rd year, but it's really the 5th year, but it's really the 4th year.
What is this? Sonic games? Where the Sonic 3 was the 4th game, and then Sonic and Knuckles was the 5th game, but you can combine it with the 4th game, which is Sonic 3, to make the complete Sonic 3.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Why?
That's how it was, baby. Classic
Why?
Sonic in a nutshell, baby.
That's dumb.
Because so yeah, that's HarmonyCon is the classic Sonic of conventions.
HarmonyCon is My Little Pony Con run by one of our friends. We're not going,
I can't ask for another Saturday off so soon.
and I'm just not going. I don't fucking care. I don't like that they're doing dumb shit. That
But you don't have to get into it if you don't want to.
Sorry, I'm watching the sound waves and I'm having fun.
You just scream like that dog. In
That was an hourglass. And every time I
no one
laugh,
else is gonna see that though.
both of us have the same kind of laugh, and that when we start laughing, it's like a triangle, but like the triangle also has like sharp like ribs.
Right.
Because it's like we go, so every hat is like a sharp bit, and then it just like angles as we get quieter.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. I've noticed that since we've been laughing today.
Oh, good God.
I've also seen that my voice definitely clips harder than yours does. But I'm just a loud person, so that's kind of why.
It's true. You good, bro?
No.
Well, then let's end the episode.
No.
Well, we want to talk about something else?
No.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to try and make a penis out of the waveform.
Why?
Hey, that would kind of look like one.
No.
It did, though. I mean, it's gone now, but like...
No one else is going to see the waveforms. What are you doing?
Shut up. Let me do it. I'll just cut it out later. If it's not funny, I'll cut it out later. And if it is funny, I'll take a screenshot and put it on the screen.
We'll see if I want.
Stop. You're fucking up my wiener.
Your face is a wiener. Yo, mama.
Are you done now?
Your mama.
Are you done?
Maybe.
I don't care what my mama does. I care about what you're doing because you're the one I'm talking to. Okay, yeah, this will probably all get cut out. And if it doesn't, I'm so sorry. But it probably will.
Just waiting, bro. Waiting for you to have your fun.
Oh, you know what else we didn't talk about? Arceus at all. Because I think it came out after the last podcast, but before this podcast.
Did it really?
Yes.
Has it only been out for that long?
Yes. Because we recorded the last podcast way in advance, and now we're recording this one late as fuck.
Well, not way in advance. Just,
Yeah, like 4 days in advance.
It was like scheduled.
We recorded it on a Tuesday, and we didn't post it till the next Monday.
Right.
That's pretty far in advance. That's a good chunk in advance. Considering we're recording this one today on Sunday, and it's going to be uploaded tomorrow on Monday.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been a pretty good chunk of time. So, let's see. We recorded our last podcast on the 25th, I think.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Posted on the 30th. Should have recorded on the 1st, but you had to work Wednesday.
Yes.
So we didn't record that night. Then you did duel. Then we didn't record the 3rd, 4th, or 5th, even though we had time on all 3 of those days. And we're doing it now, and it's going up tomorrow. Which I think RCS had come out, but it was too new that we didn't want to talk about it, right? No, it did come out on the 29th, 8th, right?
Came out on the 28th.
Yes. So it's been since then that we have talked about it. What? Was that a sentence? It was my brain deteriorating as we speak?
So it's been then since we talked about it. You mean never, because we haven't talked about it.
It's a good game.
It's a very good game.
It's really fun. Sorry, I'm grabbing my son off the floor.
It's it's so different than the original. Or
it is extremely fun gameplay. It's extremely fun and easy to shiny hunt.
Bro.
Jesus fuck. My brain is
shunt.
to Heine shunt.
That was a cunning stunt.
One smart fella, he smelt fart.
I will say, it did take me a couple hours to really get into it. I guess because it was just like culture shock for Pokemon for me.
Ow! Sorry, his claws dug into my arm.
I wonder why.
Could it be because I'm loving him? Hey, your paws are dry now.
Anyways, Arceus.
Yeah, Arceus.
It's very good.
It's pretty good. I don't know, something about being able to run around during a battle is just like,
Look at me go.
I'm gonna be a little stinky gremlin. And you run in between the Pokemon and you get hit.
I also love that you can catch like 18 Pokemon in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's so good. Once I discovered that, I was like, all right, this game's fun. And I played it for like 12 hours straight on one of my days off. I was like, maybe I should chill for a bit.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
I get off work on my regular days and come home and play 12 hours of video games and then go to work. And you did it on the day off.
No sleep.
No sleep. No sleep till Brooklyn.
This isn't the Beastie Boys.
Why not?
Because we're not cool enough.
That's fair.
No sleep. Oh god, I almost choked my spit. See, we're not as cool as the Beastie Boys.
Yeah, I can't say shiny hunt. You can't even sing without choking on your spit. We'll never be the Beastie Boys. Thank you for leaving plenty of room for me to cut that joke that didn't land out.
Or maybe not. You might leave it in because you're a moron.
What are you talking about? My jokes are always on par to be the best.
Your mama. I can't see. How long have we been going? I still can't see.
I don't know, like 55 minutes.
Oh, good God.
Oh, God, we're so stupid sometimes.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to talk about Arceus a lot because I don't want to say spoilers and shit.
True.
So I guess
We could-
next week we can talk about it more in
Yeah,
depth.
we'll like talk.
Because I like to give people like a 2-week grace period to play games before spoilers start
That's
getting
nice.
said.
We'll have a big spoiler in the thumbnail.
Yeah, the thumbnail will be the spoiler. And I hope Nox actually beats the story mode because we will be making her draw it.
Sorry, Nox. Nah, she's already beaten it.
Okay. Sorry you spent all your time getting 200 Glaceons.
The picture that is up on the screen, she drew that in about an hour.
Yeah. So props for that.
She's amazing. See if you can notice the Easter egg. Like you
Shut up! We already talked about it. You're giving too many hints now.
I didn't even say it.
You hinted at it.
Uh-huh.
You are the hint.
You right.
Yo mama.
Dude.
Is this any good content?
Probably not.
How
Maybe the
much-
art. The best part of the podcast is Nox.
Maybe like the first 10 minutes was alright. What did we talk about in the first 10 minutes? Did we even...
We talked about how the audio is weird.
Oh, yeah. Alright, well, fuck it. Let's get the fuck out of here because we're just deteriorating in life.
You right.
Just in general.
I
Not even
mean,
just
everyone's
today.
slowly deteriorating.
well, not until you're like, I think it's like 23 or 24. Then your body actually starts to deteriorate faster than it's regenerating.
That explains so much.
Is that why I felt dead the moment I turned 25?
Nobody likes you when you're 23. That's a Blink-182 reference.
All right, guys, make sure you leave a like, comment, and a subscription somewhere.
Yeah. Somewhere.
Preferably in our videos.
Yeah, subscribe to some random dude.
I mean, that too. Subscriptions cost nothing.
Yeah, right?
But they mean everything. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't either.
I guess hit that bell if you like our shit, but like, why? Oh yeah, we also didn't talk about the fucking knife video. Me destroying our table and then uploading it for no reason. And pretty much every reaction we've seen so far is just, oh my god.
Why?
What is wrong with Bucky? The answer is yes. There sure is something wrong with me.
He did replace it.
Yeah, I immediately replaced it the next day, and we have a good table now. It's the exact same table, just with no holes in it.
So it's a good table.
So it's an okay table. All right, you know what? I think that's enough. Like, comment, subscribe, bell. You know the drill.
We'll see you next week with more Pokemon Legends Arceus talk.
Question mark.
Maybe. If we remember. We probably won't.
We're pretty dumb. But then again, it will be in like 2 days for us. So,
yeah.
we might remember.
That's not a bet. That's a good point.
Unless we're going to record on Saturday night, which I doubt.
Nah, I'd rather give more time for the art.
We should upload a stream, do a live stream, and have Nox draw while we're live streaming. Take that, Nox. I don't know what I'm talking about. I never know what I'm talking about.
Good night, everyone.
I'm a disappointment to a lot of people in my life.
Whoa.
Goodbye, everybody!
Bye.
I totally clipped audio there. My bad.
You always clip the audio.